Hey everybody, it's Marsh Monkey here, visiting my Kung Fu Panda 3 movie review. A lot of stuff to talk about, also a lot of updates. Oh, is there something in my hair? There's something in my hair. There's something in my hair. Anyway, there's a lot of updates to talk about. The reason why I'm not in the usual spot and I'm changing around is that everybody's home this weekend, so it's kind of hard to do all this crazy organizing and stuff for the videos. But a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get started. No edits because I have tons of videos. They just announced Luke is going to be on Bunked. They announced Fish Mooney's coming back for Gotham. So I'm going to try to do a bunch of bonus videos. Tomorrow I'm going to do my Disney videos, like the Girl Meets World episode, all the things like that. If they had any episodes. If they did, I will totally do videos for them tomorrow. But let's talk about Kung Fu Panda 3 real quick. I like this movie. It was pretty good. There are a few things that didn't honestly go as I thought it would, but I thought it was really good. It was kind of a really good movie. I think that a lot of people are saying it's the weakest film in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. I don't think that's entirely true. This had a really good story to it, and we got a little more of a story, especially for Oogway, which is really interesting as well. We got to dive into Oogway's past, dive into the Panda's past, dive into Poe's past, and then we just saw a lot of things that we had not seen before, which is good. So I wouldn't say it's the weakest one. Obviously, Kung Fu Panda, the first one, holds the spot for the number one. I think it still holds the number one spot. It's going to be tough to beat. If they do end up making another sequel, which I doubt, I think this is the last one, but if they did, they need to reach beyond the first one, which is hard because sequels are hard to pass the first film, you know, when they do a franchise. It's hard to do that. I have to say, though, for example, there are a few Shrek. I kind of like the second one better than the first one. I don't know why. I've always done that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But there's just a lot. So DreamWorks is next going to be doing Trolls. That's the next original movie they're going to be doing. So I don't know how that will work. I definitely think Kung Fu Panda 3 worked out in the end. It was really good for DreamWorks. I think they'll make a little bit of money off that one. But their next original project is going to be Trolls. But let's dive into the story of Kung Fu Panda 3. So basically, what's going on is that there's this guy, Kai. He is this big villain, comes from Oogway's past. He was kind of like Oogway's, brother from another mother. And basically, he was by Oogway's side. Then it ends up, getting crazy where he carried Oogway for days to get better. He gets better, but tries to steal the chi from the pandas, which are from the past, not the current pandas, but the ones from the past that actually had chi and actually know how to master it. He tries to do that. Oogway stops him. Pretty much obvious that Oogway's going to stop him. But yeah, so let's jump ahead. Jumping ahead, we see that Bryan Cranston's character, which I'm excited that Bryan Cranston was in this film. He was phenomenal, like for the voice acting, pretty good. I really liked him. I think he should do more voice acting. But he was in there. And he says, oh, I'm looking for my son. Over a while, they get to be, kind of really good buddies, him and Poe. And he says, hey, I can teach you chi. I knew immediately from the second that he said that it was a lie. I knew, why? That wouldn't be a compelling story if he knew all this chi and could give it to Poe instantly. I knew he was covering it up to spend time with Poe, to get him to the Panda Village. That was so obvious to me. But I'm, a little bit of an older, person to go to see this movie and expect that. If it was a younger child, which there were a lot of younger people there, then obviously it's going to be a big twist for them. But for me, it wasn't a big twist because I pretty much, as older, saw it coming. But yeah, for younger audiences, I think that it's going to be a big twist for them because you expect him to teach Poe, yet he doesn't. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, he did not teach Poe chi, and that was because he wanted him to get to the Panda Village and be a panda and catch up. And he didn't want to lose Poe again, which we dove into Poe's past. So Poe's past, his mother, got taken down, Poe got lost, and, he never got to see his son or wife again, which is very interesting. I really like that. I actually really like how his, I can't remember his father's name, but his other father, his adopted father, and his biological father actually get to clash a little bit. So I thought that was really cool as well. And it turned out to be this really cool story about family. Like, not totally about family, because I feel like that would be more of a Furious 5 Shifu kind of story, but kind of like bringing everyone together, all different people together in Poe's life. And also for Poe finding out who he is, too, which is really interesting. But what did you guys think? We actually got to see more of Oogway as well. More of Monkey, which I thought was really cool, too, because, if you remember in Kung Fu Panda 1, Jackie Chan barely had anything to do with that film. So I thought he got a little bit more, and he was actually a little bit more fun too. I thought he was a little bit more serious in Kung Fu Panda. Now he's a little bit more fun in Kung Fu Panda 3, which is really cool as well. And yeah, and there was some other parts. Tigress was really good. Angelina Jolie, you know, really good, pretty good. I feel like the Furious Five never get as much screen time as everyone else, which is kind of weird because they're basically one of the center core characters of the films. But yeah, we also got Mei Mei. I feel like she was a little bit unnecessary for the film, like Mei Mei, Rebel Wilson's character. I love Rebel Wilson, but I don't think she was needed exactly for this film because I thought it was going to be this big love interest thing for Poe. It turned out being nothing. Maybe they cut that out of the film. I have no idea. But even though she was put in the film, I feel like we got just enough of her. Like, I feel like if they would have put more of her in there, it would have, like, kind of ruined it. But I don't know. You know, because we don't want too much character development. We want just enough, which is what I felt like they did really well. But here is the question. Did you like how it left off with Poe defeating Kai in the spirit realm? And then did you like how Oogway was presented in this film? And did you like how they explained Chi as well? Like, that's a really big thing. But overall, I think I pretty much covered the basics of this film. Comment down below. Also, do you think they will make another sequel? I think that they're pretty much done with Kung Fu Panda. It was nice having 3 films, like a trilogy, you know? I thought it was really great. I don't think that we need another one. Unless they want to go with the Shrek route and just keep doing more and more. But I don't think they do. Or the Ice Age route and just keep doing more and more. But, I don't know. As long as they stay popular, maybe DreamWorks will just keep going. I have no idea. But comment down below, what do you guys think? And also, links up there to my other movie reviews. Links down there to my Twitter, Instagram, Vine, vlog channel, Sims channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe those. Also, like I said, I'm going to be doing a bunked video for Luke coming back, Cameron Boyce. I'm also going to be doing a Fish Mooney, Jada Pinkett Smith video as well. So don't forget to look out for those. Thanks guys for watching. Like and rate this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.